the market is dipping and the weak hand are flicking out, they are selling out, the paper hand are selling out. And I hope you will have learned something in crypto. If you haven't learned, you don't sell when things are going sour. You don't sell when coins are dipping. Instead, you'll buy more. That is how you make money in crypto. So I hope you don't sell your coin cheap. I hope you don't lose your chances of becoming a millionaire. All right. If you go about, ask any crypto millionaire that you know today, ask him how did he become millionaire. They will tell you simple. They will tell you simple something. Hodl. That is the only way you become rich. All right. So in today's video, guys, let's discuss about PULSECHAIN. What is going on PULSECHAIN ecosystem? What is going on PULSECHAIN ecosystem? Do we have any chances of survival? Richard Hart bought Ethereum at $3,700. Now Ethereum is trading below $2,000. What is our chances of making it back with PULSECHAIN? The question is simple. The question is very, very simple. PULSECHAIN is going to come back strong. We are going to make an incredible amount of money from PULSECHAIN. Everybody who is holding PULSECHAIN is going to become super, super rich. Is going to be rewarded. I'm not saying it for you to believe me. I'm not saying it for me to please you. I'm not saying it for you to go and buy PULSECHAIN now. I'm not a financial advice. I'm just telling you the fact. If you look at the history of every layer 1 chain, all of them from beginning to end, the top 10, top 20 layer 1 chain, layer 1 blockchain, all of them did nothing less than 100x. And the PULSECHAIN is not going to be exceptional. It's not going to be different. His PULSECHAIN case is not going to be different. So I'm not looking for anything below 100x. If PULSECHAIN do 100x today, that is a worst case scenario. All right, that is like, I'm not expecting 100x on PULSECHAIN. My expectation on PULSECHAIN is 500x to 1000x. It might sound crazy, but it's going to happen because there's nothing. I don't see any reason why it's not going to do that. You know, the case in the court is dismissed. Richard Hart is not a scammer. The community is there. The money is there. We are going to see it. It's going to happen. So for some of you who are still saying, but Richard Hart bought Ethereum at $3,700. Now his Ethereum is below this and that. It doesn't change a thing. Ethereum is still going to go to $15,000. This is not the end of it. You know, it might take time. Oh yes, of course. You see the global economy, a lot of crisis there and there. You know, life is not fair anymore. All right, life is hard. Everything is tough. We understand. And the economy, every economy is taking a hit. Every damn economy. Whether you are in Africa, you are in America, and you are in Europe, anywhere, every economy is not stable. You are in Asia, every economy is taking a hit. Inflation looks like it's going to, even I think we are going to see a recession at a time. I think it's going to happen. So you have to prepare your mind. But at the end of the day, PULSECHAIN is going to come back strong. Because if you look at what is coming on PULSECHAIN, Richard Hart is planning to buy Bit. No, he's not buy BitMass, He's planning to buy BitMass. And he's planning to launch a stable coin. He's planning to build a wallet. A lot of things is coming on PULSECHAIN ecosystem. It's not just a layer 1 build on the, no. A lot of things is coming on PULSECHAIN ecosystem. And when that happens, you just want to be on PULSECHAIN. You don't want to be out of PULSECHAIN when Richard Hart buy BitMass. All right. So if Richard Hart buy BitMass, do you know what will happen? 200 and something thousand people with money that are trading here for $7 million on this is going to be trading on BitMass. And it's going to be crazy. So Richard Hart is building empire on PULSECHAIN. I remember when CZ was building Binance, nobody believed him. And today, what is going on? All right? Same thing is about to happen on PULSECHAIN. So PULSECHAIN is going to have exchange. It's going to have a stable coin. It's going to have a wallet. A lot of things is coming. So you don't want to be buying PULSECHAIN when all this thing is playing out. You want to get your hand on PULSECHAIN now. And now is the right time, now that it's taking a hit. Now the market is bleeding. Now you have to get out those paper hand. They will sell it at cheap. You buy and hodl. Believe me or not, for the next 2 years, PULSECHAIN will be at least 100x to 400x. So tell me anything in this world. Tell me any kind of business that you can put your money in the next 2 years. You are guaranteed, you are sure that it can give you 100x return. Tell me, just mention one business. None. No kind of business. That is why I say crypto is that there's no business in modern history that beat crypto. All right? So if you have $1,000, I'm not a financial advisor, just to make a disclaimer. If you have $1,000, you have $500, you are not going to use it, you don't need it in the next 2 years, just 2 years or 1 year, put it on PULSECHAIN. Bridge your money from it to PULSECHAIN. Go to PULSECHAIN.com. Buy a tiny pieces of PULSECHAIN. Keep it in your wallet. Forget about it. Go about your work. Pretend like you don't own anything. Come back in 2 years. Check your wallet. If you are not a millionaire or quarter to a millionaire, then I will close down this channel. I'm not saying it just to make mouth. I'm telling you the facts. So Richard Hearts have learned his lesson. Of course, he made a mistake. We all make mistakes in trading. Nobody's perfect. So he bought Ethereum at $3,700. He could have waited. He could have bought it at $1,000. Yes, he bought it at that price. Everything happened for a reason. It's sometimes me also. I FOMO'd and I buy many coins at the top. I take a hit. So, but he couldn't have done that. This is a public fund that everybody is aware of. He could have played more smart move on it, but it have already happened, and that doesn't deny the fact that Ethereum will not go to $15,000 to $10,000. Ethereum will do that. Also, Donald Trump also bought Ethereum at $3,200. All right. So Donald Trump is also at lost. So do you think it is dead? No way. It is going to come back. It is going to come back strong. And when that happens, we are going to see a 100x to 400x on PULSECHAIN. So mind you, what is coming on PULSECHAin? Richard Hart is planning to buy Bitmax. He's planning to launch a USDC. He's planning to launch a wallet. So there is a lot of things that are coming in on PULSECHAin ecosystem, which I will not reveal all of this in this one video for me not to waste a lot of your time. But the bottom line is, yes, you have to buy PULSECHAin. This is not the end of the load for PULSECHAin. We are still very, very, very early. Like I remember when Binance was at a penny, people look at it, they think about Binance is a Chinese coin. They call it Chinese coin, you know. So nobody believed that that Binance will be the one of the best exchange, centralized exchange in crypto. You know, if anybody knows that, they would have bought it, but they didn't know. So like now, I'm telling you about what is coming on PULSECHAin. So if Richard had to buy Bitmax and PULSECHAin get listed on Binance on KuCoin, it's going to happen. I've already give you a hint, is that PULSECHAin will go to Binance, it will go to many exchanges, you know, because it's no more a security. Richard Hart is not a scammer, and Richard Hart is more open now to work with every other cryptos. You know, he have understand that distancing himself from other crypto people is not helping his blockchain. So he is now open to welcome other people. He have learned his lesson. All right. So I want you to understand that PULSECHAin is going to be one of those crypto that you are going to be only wishing that you listen to me. You are going to be wishing that you pay attention. And if you come here, despite the fact that every crypto is taking a hit, PULSECHAin is not falling that much. to compare to other assets, even PulseX, they are not falling much. All right. To compare to every crypto in the space. If you go to the space, you see that every crypto is taking a massively hit. For PulseChain, we are not seeing that. And still, PulseChain is trading top 5. If you count Solana, Base, Ethereum, BLC, you count PulseChain. All right? Nothing have changed. And PulseChain is under 700 million market cap. That is insane. To compare to BLC is under 60 billion market cap. That is insane, understand? I want you to understand that. So, if you're not paying attention on PulseChain here, I wonder what you are doing. I wonder why you are not paying attention. I don't even understand it. I can't even understand why anybody should not pay attention on PulseChain. Because PulseChain is going to do well. It's going to retire a lot of people. Like I said, for you to get rich in crypto, you don't just put your money and crypto goes up. You have to experience a lot of ups and downs, so many emotional trauma, so many things are involved. You are about to break a yoke in your family. Do you understand what the journey you are going through? You want to become a millionaire, top 1% of people living on earth. And you think it's an easy journey. If it is that easy that you put money and you wake up and you become a millionaire, then everybody will not be working. Everybody will just, after working, they give you your salary, you put it, you wake up. So there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of things to endure. There is a lot of trauma. There is a lot of emotional things that you have to, there is a lot of things that you need to build up your mind with. And one of them is heat, taking the heat of a dip, buying the dip, accumulating coin, even when there look like there seems to be no hope for this coin to go up again, but you keep putting your money there. You know that at the end of the day, you are going to come out, become a millionaire. So that is the sacrifice you do. That is the sacrifice you make in order to liberate yourself to become top 1% of people living on earth. So this sacrifice we are doing now, for the past 4 years, we have been down and it looked like no hope. But I tell you this, there is hope. Even I'm still surprised because I wasn't even expecting this market to pump. The market still pump, it still surprised me. Because looking at what is going on Ukraine, what is going on the global economy, inflation, everything, you don't expect Bitcoin or anything to rise, but still it rises. That is to show you about the picture about what is going to happen in future. So just look at PulseChain. I know some of you will be looking at me, oh, what is this dude saying? But I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Even if you don't like me, you don't understand what I'm saying, but just pay attention, you will understand. Anywhere you don't understand, just ask me, I will explain more. Go to Ethereum, bleed your money into PulseChain, buy a tiny pieces of PulseChain. I promise you, you will never regret it. You will never ever regret it. You are going to be a millionaire. All right? PulseChain is the most undervalued layer 1 blockchain out there now that you don't want to miss out on. There's a lot of potential on PulseChain which nobody is seeing it and nobody is paying attention to it. And that is how crypto works. When the thing is undervalued, nobody cares. When it's overvalued, everybody instantly pick interest. That is where you will see the word of FOMO, FOMO, FOMO. People will FOMO in for fear of missing out. People will start FOMOing in. So you don't want to be those people who are going to be FOMOing in when all these things that I'm mentioning started happening on PulseChain. When Richard had buy Bitmass, advanced it become top. If Richard had buy Bitmass now, believe me, Bitmass is going to be top 2 to top 3 to top 5 exchanges in the whole world. Just like PulseChain is top 5 crypto in the whole world. In the whole wide world, PulseChain is top 5. What does that tell you? And PulseChain have about market cap of 700 million. What does that signify to you? So you have a massive opportunity in your front that you are not making use of. You have opportunity in your front that you are not paying attention to because nobody is telling you this. Listen, one thing that people don't know about this life is information. If you have information, you can do a lot of things. You are going to be a millionaire. If anybody told you in 2009 that you should buy Bitcoin and give you this kind of information that I'm giving you now, if you listen to that information and make use of it, you could have become a millionaire today. Now here you are. Since 2009, you have been saving your money. You didn't want to invest. Where are you now? Are you a millionaire? No. So imagine I am here giving you this information for free, telling you to buy a tiny pieces of PULSECHAIN. Maybe in next 2 to 5 years, you can retire and enjoy the rest of your life, and you are ignoring me. How painful is that going to be in the next 4 years if you ignore me now? That is the question everybody should ask him or herself. Because PULSECHAIN have the potential. I have seen it. I have done my diligence research. I have come up with a lot of things, a lot of exciting things that I see on PULSECHAIN that I will share in my next video. So as we are taking this deep, I am telling you honestly with all my heart that PULSECHAIN will never go anywhere. That PULSECHAIN is going to come back strong and is going to be huge. So if you have money, I'm begging you, if you have money, get a tiny piece of PULSECHAIN. You will never regret it. It's going to save you a lot. It's going to help you. It's going to help you retire. All right? So for those of you who are asking what is the fate of PULSECHAIN, the fate is still there. It's still nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing spoiled. It's going to still do 100x in the worst case scenario. In the best case scenario, it's going to do even 500x to 1000x. So we haven't ruled out 1000x on PULSECHAIN. There's no case. I haven't ruled out for that. It's going to happen. So I'm urging every one of you to look at PULSECHAIN, even if you want to buy, but just look at it. Look at the PULSECHAIN. If you come to desk screener, you will see Solana, Base, Ethereum, BLC, and PULSECHAIN. What does that tell you? People are using it. People are making use of it. It's not a ghost chain. If you want to see a ghost chain, you see all this chain, Matter, Valas, File, ZK all this chain you are seeing here, they are all ghost chain. Nobody is making use of it. All right. You see Vana, only 300 and something thousand. So they are all ghost chain. You see Moonbeam, so they are all ghost chain as well. So I am telling you again, I'm begging you in the name of God, make sure you get your hand on PULSECHAIN. You will never regret it. All right. You are not going to regret it for any reason. You are not going to regret it. So you see a ghost chain, and to be surprising, all this chain, all this coin you are seeing here, they are all listed on Binance. They are all on Binance, and still look at what they are doing. So I think it's time for you to get your hand on PULSECHAIN for sure. All this chain you are seeing here, ZK Sync, they are all now a ghost chain. So I'm begging you, each and every one of you, I'm begging you to get your hand on PULSECHAIN. You will never regret it. All right? So you are not going to regret it for sure. So you see this one having Hyper. Hyper is just having 1.1 million in trading volume. And it have about how many billion market cap? It have about 13 billion market cap. That is a ghost chain. And look at PULSECHAIN. PULSECHAIN is having $42 million. $42 good million. So that is to show you that PULSECHAIN is not a ghost chain. So I'm begging you again to please and please get your hand on PULSECHAIN. You are not going to regret it for any reason. So you will never regret it. I promise you, you are not going to regret it. So that is it. That is it for today. I will see you tomorrow. I will make a video how many million PULSECHAIN that you are going to be buying. All right. So thank you for watching, and make sure you